In morning session, we have discussed about how to write SQL queries using select statement, and we have used all the operators, arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, special operators also we have used. We have seen examples using like operator, between and operator, in operator, is operator. All these we have discussed. And after that, I've told about order by statement. So the use of order by statement is it is used to show the records in table in ascending or descending order. Whenever you want to get the records in the table, order by is used only for display. Whatever records are there in the table, it is going to show the records in the table in ascending or descending order. It is only for display. When you are getting records using order by, they are not physically saved. So for display purpose or else for us, it is showing records in ascending order. It is giving the records. Here you can see the syntax here. Select a statement order by column name, then DES is given. In select statement, we are using order by column name. And then DSC you can use. If you write order by column name, then it will show records in ascending order it will give. And when you write DESC, and then it will show records in descending order. Descending order it will show the records. And morning we saw 1, 2 examples here. So we'll continue with order by examples. Light on symbol. Madam, Tuesday on. In previous comments, I didn't tell how to see tables in one particular login. In one particular user. Morning, they are discussing about this. After order by, I'll tell you that command. To see tables in one particular user or to see tables in the database. Here we are using PMP table we are using. So here EMP table is there with all these records here, and we'll continue with the queries. So if you want to get the salaries in ascending order, only for the employees with here we can give with the department number. Department number is there here to get names. Query to get the department numbers in ascending order. See, if I want to get department numbers in ascending order, then we can give like this. So here I'll write select asterisk from, select asterisk from, select asterisk from, select asterisk from, select asterisk from EMP table. I'm using EMP table. I think all are using sample tables only. So select asterisk from EMP table. I want to see department numbers in ascending order. I want to see rows department number wise. Then what I should write here? Order by DPTN. Order by department number. It will show department numbers in ascending order. Here you can see department number 10. Here you can see 3 records are there here. Department number 25 records are there. 5 records. And the department number 36 records are there here. 6 records. And here you can see a query to get salaries in ascending order only for the employees with working in department number 30. So here we are seeing employees with department number 10 and also with employees with department number 20 and 30. So I want to get the list of employees working in list of employees department numbers only with the department number 10. So we'll see that. So here queries to get salaries in ascending order only for the employees working with department number. I want to show salaries in ascending order. And I should get only employees with department number 10. That is a condition. Department number 30. Here I'll write select asterisk from EMP table, then where department number equal to 30. So it will show rows with department number 30. Then here I'll say order by salary. I want to show salaries in ascending order only for the employees with department number 30. Here you can see. Here you can see department number 36 records. Here you can see 950, 1250. Like this it is given 1500, 1600, 2850. All this is there. So where clause we are writing select where. After where condition we are writing order by. And here you can see giving 2 columns here. So here if I want to show salaries according to job wise. According to job wise if I want to show salaries. Then we can use this query. Salaries according to job wise. So here I'll write select asterisk from EMP, and here I'll say by where clause order by job is given and giving order by job. When I say order by job, you will get jobs in order. Here you can see analyst it is giving. Here you can see 4 clerks are there. 4 clerks salary is 1300, 950, 800, 1100. Clerk's salary is not in ascending order. So it is showing jobs in ascending order, A to Z, ascending order. Analyst A first, then C, then M, then P, president, then S, salesman. Here you can see managers are there. Manager salary is 2850, 2975, 2450. Manager salaries are not in ascending order. And here if you see salesman salary, here you can see 1500, 1250, 1250, 1600. We are getting jobs, we are getting jobs in ascending order. I want to get the salaries based on job wise. Based on job wise, I want to get salaries here. So here, select asterisk from EMP, order by job, then by salary. First priority job. First it will sort according to job wise. Then by salary. After that it will sort based on salary wise. So 2 columns we are giving. First priority job. After sorting based on job wise, salary wise. So now we'll see this. Analyst it is giving 3000, 3000. Now see the clerk's salary you can see here. Clerk's salary 800, 950, 1100, 1300. Now they are in ascending order. Before they are not there. And the manager's salary if you see like 2450, 2850, 2975. These are in ascending order. If you take salesman's salary if you take 1250, 1250, 1500, 1600. Like this we can see. And here we can use the column name and also we can use column index also we can use. Column index. So here when if I want to sort according to salary wise. If I want to show according to salary wise, we can use column index. Here you can see employee number is there. Employee number index is the column index value starts with 1. Here you can see employee number 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I want to sort the salaries in ascending order based on column index, then I can give like this. So here I will say select asterisk from EMP and here I will say order by 6. You can say order by cell or else you can give column index value. Column index value you can give. Here you can see salaries are in ascending order. 800, 950, 1100, 1200, 1300, 16, 2450, 3000, 5000. These are in ascending order. And here we can create duplicate tables. If you want to create duplicate tables here you can see query to create duplicate table using EMP table. Using EMP table, I am going to create duplicate table. So in that duplicate table, we have to store those records based on salary wise. In EMP table, rows are according to employee number. In EMP table, records are based on employee number. Okay. But I want to store records in duplicate table based on salary wise. You can store with any name you can store. So this is the syntax for creating duplicate table. Create table name, then as a select statement. We are giving like this, as select statement. Now here, select asterisk, we'll create table here. Create table EMP list. EMP list is the duplicate table name. Okay, as a select asterisk from EMP. As select asterisk from EMP, order by salary is given. So it will store records in EMP table based on salary base. Okay. So here we are using order by. While creating table, I am using select statement. Order by we are giving. So when I am creating duplicate table like this, only the data is copied. Constraints are not copied. ERP table and department table are having constraints. Primary key, foreign key, all these are there. When we create duplicate table like this, only data is copied. Constraints are not copied. Okay. So now here I will say select asterisk from EMP list. EMP list we are getting. So we are creating this table permanently, not temporarily. Like now it will be there. Again, if I open Oracle, it may not exist. It is not like this. So as long as the table is there, we can see. Now I have created EMP list. Okay. Now I have created EMP list. Don't sleep. Don't do meditation, huh? See, if you get sleep, sleep for 1 minute. After that, you should wake up now. Don't sleep continuously. Just for, um, I should not say like for a long time. 1 minute is okay. See, EMP list table is created permanently. Today, I have created. Tomorrow, I can see. Physically, the table is created. Physically, the table is created. You can write queries on EMP list. You can perform any operations on EMP list. But the thing is, it does not have any constraints. Constraints are not copied. Ascending order. Morning class continuation.
Hello, Anil sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Hello.
Write a note. Note is also very important. In duplicate table, only records are copied. In EMP table, records are there, constraints are also there. So constraints are not copied in duplicate table. See one question related to duplicate table. You please give answer. See, employee EMP table is having 8 columns. EMP table is having 8 columns and 14 records. I want to create a duplicate table using only 3 columns of EMP table. In EMP table, 8 columns are there. In duplicate table, I want only 3 columns. EMPNO, E-name, and salary. So is it possible? See, huh? No. You have to say yes or no. Answer is yes. Yes only, no. Answer is yes. So here, if I want to create duplicate table only with 3 columns, we'll write like this. Here I'll write create a table, EMP list 1, new table, as a select, EMPNO, E-name, salary. Before I'm giving asterisk, I want only few columns in duplicate table. I will mention the column names. Okay, EMPNO, E-name, salary from EMP table, order by salary. Order by I'm using. So table is created. Table is created. Okay. Now, madam, you can I create a duplicate table without order by? Can I create a duplicate table without order by? Yes or no? We can create. I'm just using order by. If I want to create duplicate table, I can write create table, table name, as select asterisk from table name. Order by is not compulsory while creating duplicate table. I am giving order by. I can write as select asterisk from table name. Then it is created. See here I am using Scott user, and if I want to see the users in a notebook, it is there. Select asterisk from all underscore users. And if you want to see the current user, show user. So here we are using SQL commands and SQL plus editor commands. SQL commands means they have to be terminated with semicolon. SQL editor commands we are using SQL plus editor. They works in editor, SQL plus editor. Like show user is editor command. Semicolon is not required. So if I want to see the list of tables, select asterisk from tab is given. Select asterisk from tab. This I should tell first before starting queries. So select asterisk from tab means it will show the tables in database. What all tables are there in database? Then it will show the tables like this. So here when we say tab, tab is called as a synonym. It is called as synonym, but it is having some other table. Actual table is there. Instead of using the table name, they are providing synonym. A tab is a synonym created using some other table name. Okay, we are using that synonym short name for displaying the records. Like the synonym means we can say a secondary name for the table, or we can say alternate name for the table, alternate name. Like for example, Allu Arjun is there. Allu Arjun is having another name. What is another name of Allu Arjun? Huh? Fire. Bunny కదా No, Bunny. Always call him Bunny. So Bunny is synonym. Allu Arjun is the table name, like comparison. So tab is means it is the synonym we are using. It will show the values here. Right? Right. Write in your notebook. Query to get. Query to display. Query to display. Tables in database. Tables in database. Write that command. Select asterisk from tab.
Hello, sir. Anil, sir. Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Here, select asterisk from tab is given here. This I have given in connect to Oracle document. It is there. Like here, asterisk means all the columns in the table is called as synonym tab. So tab means you can write that it is synonym. Right there. Tab means synonym. Synonym. Synonym means another name of the table. Another name or secondary name you can say. Synonym. Listen. So order by examples we have seen, and with order by statement, here you can see group by user. Order by I'm saying statement. Order by I'm saying statement. It is having two words here. Like when we say commands, one word is used. One word like create, alter, drop, all this. Insert, update, delete. Order by and group by will call them as statements because more than one word is there. Order by statement will not say order by command. Order by is a statement. Group by is a statement. And these are used with select. So while displaying the records, order by statement or group by statement is used with select command. Select is a command or it is a query. So group by use is it is used to group identical values or similar or duplicate values existing in the columns of the table. So here it is used to group identical values or similar values or duplicate values existing in the columns of the table. Okay. So with the group by statement, we are going to use group or aggregate functions. With group by statement, we'll use group or aggregate functions. So group or aggregate functions means they'll work with multiple values or multiple rows existing in the table. Multiple rows existing in the table. So here group functions are sum, average, maximum, minimum, count, standard deviation, variance, all these are there. Standard deviation, variance, all these are the functions. Oracle is having many various types of functions, string functions, numeric functions, group functions, gate functions, conversion functions, like many categories are there. After completing SQL, we'll discuss about functions. And here you can see, here when you are working, this is the syntax here. Select statement, group by column name. And in group by, if you want to give condition, we are using having clause. We are using having clause. We are using having clause. Having clause we are using. We are using having clause. Okay. Miru spikes. Mire. Okay, na? If you want to give condition in select statement, what will you use? If you want to give condition in select statement, if you want to give condition in select statement, what will you use? Where clause. So we select, sit down. With select statement, where clause is used. With the group by, having clause is used. With group by, we are using having clause. Having clause. Clause means condition. Where clause or having clause, clause means nothing but condition. So now here you can see here, EMP table we are using. For this also we use EMP table. Select asterisk from EMP. Here you can see EMP table is there with how many columns? How many columns? 8 columns. How many records? 14 records. 14 rows are there. Okay. So when you are working with employees, when you work with the records, employee numbers are there. Okay. Employee numbers, madam, you. Employee numbers are having duplicates or not? In employee number column, duplicates are there or not? No, not there. Duplicates are not there. Employee number is having unique values. 14 employee numbers are unique. 14 employee numbers are unique. 14 employee numbers are different. Okay. 14 employee numbers are different. Next, Madam Miru. Mire. ముందు స్పెక్స్ మేడం తర్వాత మీరే ఇప్పుడు నేను ఏ టేబుల్ యూస్ చేస్తున్నాను ఏ టేబుల్ యూస్ చేస్తున్నాను మేడం ఈఎంపి టేబుల్ కదా ఓకే ఎంప్లాయీ నేమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా ఎంప్లాయీ నేమ్స్ డూప్లికేట్స్ ఉన్నాయి అందులో ఎంప్లాయీ నేమ్స్ లో డూప్లికేట్స్ ఉన్నాయా చూడండి ఒకసారి ఇప్పుడు 14 నేమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా అందులో ఏమైనా డూప్లికేట్స్ ఉన్నాయా లేవు కదా, ఒక్క డూప్లికేట్ కూడా లేదు. ఇది చాలా పెద్ద టెస్ట్ లా అవుతుంది. మీరు ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయలేకపోతున్నారు. ఉన్నాయా లేదా చెప్పండి, డూప్లికేట్స్ ఉన్నాయా లేదా నేమ్స్ లో? లేదు కదా, లేవు, అన్ని యూనిక్, అన్ని డిఫరెంట్, నేమ్స్ అన్ని డిఫరెంట్. ఓకే, నౌ నెక్స్ట్ మేడం, మార్నింగ్ యూఆర్ అబ్సెంట్ నో? మీరు ఎవరు అబ్బాయి కొరి అడుగుతారు, ఉండండి. మేడం మీరు చెప్పండి, ఓకేనా? జాబ్ ఉంది కదా, జాబ్ కాలం లో డూప్లికేట్స్ ఉన్నాయా? వెరీ గుడ్. Job column is having duplicates. So group by is used to group identical or similar values or duplicate values existing in the columns of the table. Whenever you want to group duplicate values, whenever you want to group similar values, then group by statement is used. Group by statement is used. So here you can see employee number is there. Employee number. Can I use group by on employee number? Yes or no? No. Answer is no, because it is not having duplicates. Employee name is there. Can I use group by on employee name? Answer is no, because the names are all are unique, different. Okay. Can I use group by on job? We can use, because the job is having duplicates. Whenever you want to group duplicate values in the table on specific column in the table, we can use group by. And on MGR we can use group by, because values are repeated. And here salary means salary will not use the group by. Okay. And the department number is there. Department number. No. See, I am saying I will not use. I am saying sometimes I will say no. Based on the data, I will decide. No. See, decision making is related to me, no. నేను డిసైడ్ చేసుకుంటాను అది అప్లై చేయాలా లేదా అనేది. సాలరీస్ మీద అయితే గ్రూప్ అప్లై చేయకూడదు, ఈవెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ 2-3 డూప్లికేట్స్. On salaries will not use group by. When you see the examples, you will understand. Okay. Now department number is there, students. Department number is there, students. Miru. I know. Miru. Back side. Miru. Can I use group by on department number? Yeah, we can use, because it is having duplicates. I can group department number 10, I can group department number 20, I can group department number 30. If the column is having duplicates, then we can use group by we can use. So here we'll see the examples here. Here you can see query to get count of employees in each department. Query to get count of employees in each department. So I want to know how many employees are there in department number 10, how many employees are there in 20, how many employees are there in 30. So I want to get the count of employees in each department. See, now EMP table is having 14 records. If 14 records are there, then I can see like this and I can count. 14 records means if I see this for 10 minutes, I can count. If EMP table is having 1 lakh records, if EMP table is having 1 lakh records, manually counting, searching, it will take 1 year. Difficult. With 10 records or 15 records, manually we can count. But if table is having 5,000 records, 10,000 records, 1 lakh records, then it is not possible by seeing, manually not possible. Okay. So here I want students, here I want 2 columns. I want 2 columns. Result should contain 2 columns. First column is department number, second column is count. The result, EMP table is having 8 columns. EMP table is having 8 columns. I want result with 2 columns. Department number, count. Okay. So department number means 10. Count is 3. 20. Count is 5. 30. Count is 6. So I want only 2 columns here. I want only 2 columns. So here I'll write like this. So here select. What is the first column? What is the first column? Department number. Then count. I am giving count asterisk. Count asterisk. First column is department number. I want department number. So I am giving. Okay. Manu rase queries based upon the requirement I am writing. నేను రాసే క్వరీస్ నా రిక్వైర్మెంట్ బట్టి ఉంటుంది. ఎక్కడైనా ఎలాగే ఉండాలి. మీరు కంపెనీకి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు క్వరీస్ ఎలాగే అడగాలని రూల్ లేదు. అక్కడ చేంజ్ చేస్తారు క్వరీస్. ఎస్ నో మేడం? ఎస్ నో? So here I am writing like this. Department number, count asterisk is given. Count function is used to count records. For counting records, count function is used. Inside count I am using asterisk. Asterisk means all the columns. So here in EMP table 8 columns are there. I am taking 8 columns and I am counting records. Okay. So here I will say from EMP table. From EMP table, group by department number. Okay. So here it will take the table from table in. It will take table from table. Then group by department number. It will group the records in the table based on department number. After that, select. So see the order of execution. First time run అవుతుంది from EMP. అది ఎలా అవుతుంది సార్ అంటే అవుతుంది అంతే. ఇక్కడ క్వెరీస్ అంటే అంతే. మరి ముందు సెలెక్ట్ అని ఉంది కదా, అలాగే రన్ అవ్వాలంటే రన్ అవ్వాలి. ఫస్ట్ ఇక్కడ ఫ్రమ్ EMP అని ఉంటుంది. ఫ్రమ్ EMP will execute. It will take the table. And after that, group by will execute. First we are taking the table. After taking the table, we are grouping records based on department number wise. Okay. When you group based on department number wise, when you group records based, when you group records based on department number wise, how many groups you will get? How many groups you will get? 3 groups. Department number 10, 1 group. 20, another group. 30, another group. 3 groups you will get. After that, select. Select department number, count. Set department number 10. Count of records is 3. 20. Count of records is 5. 30. Count of records is 6. So here you will get like this. It is showing in ascending order here. Here you can see it is in giving in ascending order. Like this. Okay. So now see this. Here I'll give select department number, count of department number. See, while counting the records, while last, while counting the records, ఏ కమాండ్ చెప్తున్నానండి ఇప్పుడు? ఏ కమాండ్ గ్రూప్ బై చెప్తున్నాను. Group by. Okay. So while counting the records, you can take all the columns, you can count. You can take 1 column and you can count. Count is same. మీరు రికార్డ్స్ కౌంట్ చేసేటప్పుడు అన్ని కాలమ్స్ తీసుకొని కౌంట్ చేయొచ్చు, లేకపోతే ఒక కాలం తీసుకోవచ్చు. అన్ని కాలమ్స్ తీసుకొని కౌంట్ చేసిన, ఒక కాలం తీసుకొని కౌంట్ చేసిన కౌంట్ సేమ్ వస్తుంది. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏం రాయొచ్చు మీరు? యూ కెన్ రైట్ కౌంట్ యాస్ట్రిక్ ఆర్ యూ కెన్ రైట్ కౌంట్ ఆఫ్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నంబర్. You can take all the columns, you can count the records, or else you can take only one column, you can count the records. Result will be the same. So here I am giving like this, and here I will say group by department number. So result is same. Okay, in count function we are giving like this, in count function, and here you can see count of department number it is giving. If I want to give temporary column name, temporary alias name, temporary alias name, I'll give like this. Select department number, then count of department number, number of employees. Number of employees is a temporary column name or alias name. We are giving like this. Okay. Here you can see. Before it is giving count of department number, now it is giving number of EMP. This is what temporary column name, temporary column name or alias name. Alias name we are saying. Listen, see, if I want to get a count of employees, if I want to get count of employees only in department number 10, students, I want to get count of employees with department number 10, not like this. 10, 3 records, 25 records, 36 records, not like that. I want to get count of employees with department number 10, department number 10. Okay. You specs. Tell the query. Here, please stand up. Select department number. Count asterisk or department number. I'll give department number. Asterisk also we can use from EMP table. Then after this, here I'll write like this. No, here I'll write like this. Group by department number, where department number equal to 10. Where department number equal to 10. So if I give like this, how many of say it will work? How many of say yes? How many of say no? Okay, sit down, you sit. How many of say yes? How many of say no? Okay. You are saying no. Why no? You said no. తెలుగేనా? ఏదండి? తెలుగే కదా? అలాగే మీకు తెలుగే కదా? ఓకే. ఎందుకు వర్క్ అవుతుంది? ఏంటంటే డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నంబర్స్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నంబర్ ఎక్కువ సార్లు ఉందంటారా? అవునా? అందుకని వర్క్ అవుతుంది అంటున్నారా? ఓకే. అంటే ఈ సేయింగ్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నంబర్ రిపీటెడ్ మెనీ టైమ్స్. That's why he is saying that it is not work, it won't work. Okay, madam, మీరు చెప్పండి నెక్స్ట్. Okay. So here, if I give like this, it won't work. Why? Because this after select statement we have to use where clause. Where condition we have to use. Select department number, count of department number from EMP, where clause. So where after this, here I'll write group by department number. So here select and where are one. Select and where are one. You should not separate them. If you are trying to separate the select and where, and between select and where, if you are putting group by in the middle, so it won't take. సెలెక్ట్ తర్వాత మీరు ఏం రాయాలి, వేర్ రాయాలి. వేర్ దేనికి సంబంధించింది, సెలెక్ట్ సంబంధించింది. తర్వాత గ్రూప్ బై రాయాలి మీరు. ఓకే, సో లైక్ దిస్ we are writing here. So you can use having clause also. You can use having clause. మేడం మీరు చెప్పండి. ముందు చెప్పడానికి అవ్వదు. సమంత డైలాగ్. Select department number. Next, count of department number. Asterisk ఇస్తాను. ఏమైనా అవుతుందా? ఏం అవుతుంది కదా, ఏం అవుతుంది. ఓకే, ఫ్రమ్ EMP. తర్వాత సో హియర్ ఐల్ రైట్ హ్యావింగ్ క్లాస్ అని చెప్పాను కదా, మళ్ళీ వేరే అంటారు. గ్రూప్ బై డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నంబర్. హ్యావింగ్ department number equal to 10. How many of you say this will work? How many of you say no? If you tell no, you should tell reason. See, here you are saying that it is okay. If I write like this, how many of you say this will work? Raise hands. I am asking, this query will work or not? This will work. Please, once again, raise hands. Full. Okay. So remaining not work, will not work. How many of you say will not work? No, I will not ask reason. Raise hands. Okay. So here you can see it is giving here. Having department number equal to 10, it is giving here. Okay. So here department number is there, it is giving the result here. Like this, it is showing. And here you can see query to get count of employees from each department only when the count is greater than 3. Only when the count is greater than 3. Last. Only when the count is greater than 3. So we should write query to get count of employees greater than 3. In department number 10, 3 employees are there. In 25 employees are there. In 36 employees are there. I should get the count of employees. Count is more than 3. Count is greater than 3. Okay. Now here we are writing the query now. We are writing the query. Last boy. Last. Stand up, please. Start. Wait, let him answer. See, we are working on which, please, silence. We are working on which table? Employee or EMP? EMP table. Having how many columns? 8 columns. How many rows? 14 rows. So which command, which statement we are discussing? Order by or group by? Order by over. Now group by. Group by is going on. So now we should get the count of employees whose count of employees from each department. Similar to previous. Count of employees from each department where count is more than 3. Means we should not get 10 department number 10 3. We should get 20 and 30. Start. See here, every day I will tell you queries, but you should know how to write queries. See, if I have time, then I will see how you are writing queries in laptop, and I have told how I am going to check. Wait. Bolia, you are from Telugu only? Telugu? చెప్పండి మరి. మీరు 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 చెప్పండి ఏదో girls, I will give chance to girls. Okay, you. Next to you. Please stand up. खड़े हो जाइए. आपकी. You understood now the question? You understood now? Wait. So select. First call this department number. Okay. Department number. Then count. Count is for counting records. I'll use star. Can I use star? We can use star, or else we can use department number. Okay. Count of department number from EMP. Okay. Group by group by department number. Next. Where? Okay, where? After select, you have to use where. After where, you have to use group by. After group by, you cannot use where. Having. Okay. If you are working with select, what you should use? Where? If you are using group by, after group by, what you should use? Having. So here, please. Having count. Having count. Having count. Very good. Very good. Having count greater than 3. Having count greater than 3. Okay. How many of you say this will work? How many of you say this query will work? Yes or no? Sit down, you sit. See, you can tell how many of you say this will work. How many of you say no? How many of you say yes? నేను రాసిన query run అవుతుందో లేదో చెప్పండి. This query will, how many of you say this query will run? How many of you say yes? How many of you say no? Okay. Okay. So I am giving this. So it is giving error. So here we have to write count of Count of department number greater than 3. What is the second column? First column is department number. Second column is count of department number. You have to give the same. Count of department number you have to give here. Only count is not there. Count of department number is there. So it is giving like this. Like this will give. See, now the next query is query to get highest salary from each department. Highest salary from each department. Highest salary from each department. Cap. Okay, మీరు ప్లీజ్ స్టాండ్ అప్. మీరు 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 ఇలాగ మీరు అడగొద్దు సార్ అంటే మీకు ఇలా అడగడం ఇష్టమా కాదా? మీకు ఇష్టం లేకపోతే నేను అడుగుతాను. వినండి ఫస్ట్ క్వెరీ వినండి. మీరు SQL మీరు ఒరాకిల్ బాగా నేర్చుకోవాలని ఉంది కదా, పర్ఫెక్ట్ అవ్వాలి, మాస్టర్ అవ్వాలని ఉంది కదా మీకు. మీరు జావాలో అయితే ఒరాకిల్ పరిస్థితి ఏంటి? క్వెరీస్ అడుగుతారు ఎవరినైనా, ప్లీజ్ హెల్ప్ చేయండి అంటారా కంపెనీలో? మీరు రెండు స్ట్రాంగ్ అవ్వాలి కదా, ఒరాకిల్ స్ట్రాంగ్ అవ్వాలి, జావా స్ట్రాంగ్ అవ్వాలి. దెన్ యూ విల్ బి స్ట్రాంగ్, అదర్వైజ్ యూ విల్ బి ఓన్లీ హాఫ్ స్ట్రాంగ్. సో query to get highest salary from each department. Okay, focus. Query to get highest salary from each department. Na requirement enti highest salary from each department. Then result should have how many columns? How many? 3 columns. How many columns? How many columns? See, highest salary from each department. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఎలా రావాలి మీకు? డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నెంబర్ 10 highest salary, 20 highest salary, 30. నేను చెప్పేసాను ఆల్రెడీ ఇంక క్వెరీ. So here you can see this. First in చెప్పండి. Select. Wait. Let him answer. Let him tell. Select. First ఏమి ఇవ్వాలి? కాలమ్ ఏమి ఇవ్వాలి? డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నంబర్ ఇవ్వాలి. డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నంబర్ తర్వాత max sal, not count. Count will not work here. Count is used only for counting records. Count will not work here. Okay. Max sal from EMP. Then group by where clause. Where అవసరం ఇక్కడ, వేర్ అవసరం లేదు ఇక్కడ. Group by department number. Having where clause is not required. Having clause is not required because I want maximum salary of all the departments. So like this we'll get department number 30, highest salary is 2850, 20 3000, 10 5000. Okay, sit down. Now this time girls. ఇలా టైం తీసుకున్నాను అనుకోండి, ఏంటి టెన్షన్ ఏమన్నా అడిగారు? టెన్షన్ ఏదో. మేడం మీరు ఓకేనా? See, sit down. I want to get highest salaries from each job. Okay, I want highest salaries from each job. Others don't give answer. See, I should know like what you are learning, what queries you are learning. I should know. Others don't tell answer, don't prompt. ఓకే మేడం చెప్పండి మీరు. వెయిట్ గ్రూప్ వెరీ గుడ్ క్లాప్స్ కొట్టండి. ఆ బాయ్ మీరు చూసారా ఎంత డిఫరెన్స్ ఉందో గర్ల్స్ కి బాయ్స్ కి. మీరు చెప్పలేకపోతున్నారు, అంత ధైర్యంగా చెప్పారు, ధైర్యంగా చెప్పారు, కరెక్ట్ చెప్పారు. బాయ్స్ కి గర్ల్స్ కి ఎంత డిఫరెన్స్ చూడండి స్టడీస్. ఇప్పుడు టాప్ ర్యాంకర్లు అంతా గర్ల్సే. మీరు మీరు ఎస్క్యూఎల్ చాలా ఈజీ కంపేర్డ్ విత్ జావా. ఎస్క్యూఎల్ ఈజ్ వెరీ ఈజీ కంపేర్డ్ విత్ ఇది కూడా మీరు కాంప్లికేటెడ్ చేసేస్తున్నారు. మీరు ఏదైనా కాంప్లికేటెడ్ చేసేస్తారు మీరు. అంతేనా? అలాగే ఉంది మరి. ఎస్క్యూఎల్ కూడా మీరు కాంప్లికేటెడ్ చేసేస్తున్నారు మీరు. సో హియర్ సెలెక్ట్ జాబ్. ఫస్ట్ కాలమ్ is job. Okay, understanding the requirement is very good, very great. నేను చెప్పిన రిక్వైర్మెంట్ అర్థం చేసుకొని ఆన్సర్ చేయడం అంటే మామూలు విషయం కాదు. సో హియర్ సెలెక్ట్ జాబ్, దెన్ maxal from EMP table. Very good, from EMP table. Where group by job. So here it is showing here. Group by job we are giving. First column is not department number. First column is job. The same thing we are giving in group by job because we are grouping the records based on job wise. Before we are grouping the records based on department number wise. Before we are grouping records based on department number. Now we are grouping based on job wise. Okay. So now చూసారు కదా అమ్మాయి ఎంత చక్కగా చెప్పిందో. లైక్ ఈజ్ ది ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ ఫర్ బాయ్స్. నౌ బాయ్స్ విల్ గివ్ ఆన్సర్. I want to show these salaries, maximum salaries in ascending order. I want to show these salaries in now you are getting a highest salary from each job. I want to get these maximum salaries in ascending order. I will give option to you. Who is going to answer this? Who is going to tell answer for this? Who is going to tell answer? Boys from boys side. వంకమ్మ గారు బాలకృష్ణ. చెప్పండి ప్లీజ్. ఓకే ప్లీజ్ స్టాండ్ అప్ ప్లీజ్. చెప్పండి మీరేనా? ప్లీజ్ ఏం కాదు చెప్పండి. ప్లీజ్ స్టాండ్ అప్. సెలెక్ట్ జాబ్ max salary from EMP table. Okay, then after this group by order by మీరు కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవ్వకూడదు. మీరు ఇక్కడ ఏ రాయాలి చెప్పండి. గ్రూప్ బై ఆర్డర్ బై? గ్రూప్ బై ఆర్డర్ బై? గ్రూప్ బై గ్రూప్ బై చెప్పండి. దేని బేసిస్ గ్రూపింగ్? జాబ్ కదా. ఓకేనా? ఆర్డర్ బై salary. What is the second column name? Maxal. Second column name is Maxal, not Sal. Maxal. So like this will get. So group by job. After grouping, quotation class. ఆయన చాలా టైం తీసుకున్నారు ఇది చెప్పడానికి. అమ్మాయి అయితే అసలు టైం తీసుకొని చెప్పారు. So these salaries are in ascending order only. Here you can see 13, 16, 5,000, 2750. Here you can see they are in ascending order. 1300, 1600, 2975, like this. Okay. One more query for girls. Okay. Middle. So here I want to get the highest salary from each job. Highest, madam, okay na? Okay na? Highest salary from each job only when the salary is more than 3,000. Highest salary from each job only when the salary is more than 3,000. Okay. Start. Select max cell from EMP, from EMP. Group by job. Having, please, max cell greater than 3,000. So here 5,000 it is giving here. So this employee is having salary more than 5,000. Sit down. Write group by. See, this time you have to write the result also. For group by, you have to write the result also.
Hello, Anil sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Hello. Anil sir.
Hello. Tell me, madam, please.
Sir,
I'll
actually,
send you that installation notes. I'll send and these files also. Today I spoke to online team. They will send me the email IDs. I will to your mail IDs. I'll send you the notes. Okay.
sir, in the Instagram, sorry, in the Telegram, sir, you said you have created a
Now
new.
please type. I'm unable to hear. Please type in chat option. count standard deviation, variance, standard deviation, variance. Today I'll take mail IDs to mail IDs I'll send. See, for group by, write the result also. Write the output also for group by. In second query, we are giving count of department number. In first query, we are giving asterisk. In second query, we are giving count of department number and number of EMP we are giving. We are giving temporary column name or alias name. Count means count function to get the count of records. All of you write. Count function means to get count of records. Count function means to get count of records. All of you write that line word. Count means to get count of records. Count function means to get count of records. Number of EMP means temporary column name or alias name. In notice it is already there. Write the remaining queries. See, to get count of employees in department number 10, you can use select where, or else we can use group by having clause. In two ways you can write. Using select where, after select where. Otherwise, after group by having clause. In two ways you can write. This is all, no? Writing, select a department number, then next. I think only three, four queries are there, over. Please complete. Last query, please complete. Write this last one. Query to get highest salary from each job and display salaries in ascending order. Okay, I'm stopping now, and tomorrow we'll continue with other commands in Oracle.